Oh, hello there. I was checking something on this page here. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. But hello everybody. You know who this is. Hopefully everybody is having a fantastic day, afternoon, evening, and night. And hopefully everybody's new year went amazing or even epic or great. You can choose. But that's hopefully, and I knew that would happen. But that's hopefully because my new year, when it started off and when I said Happy New Year to everybody on YouTube here, um I was like, cool, okay. And it went pretty good for my new year, so hopefully everybody else's went good as well. Now, you might be wondering, you just released, and if you're not, it's okay. But if you are wondering why there's another manga already, well, that's because um as of right now it was 8 days ago of Who We Are. That manga, if you have not seen that one, go ahead and give that one a watch if you want to. Entirely up to anyone and everybody around the world here. Um, but I just finished this one last night. Now you can feel free to skip this part, but it's within best interest to listen first. But it's entirely up to you if you want to hop straight into the story. So, this is called ningyo, which in English means doll. Doll. Not Dull, like, my machete is dull and it's broken. No. No, so ningyo is, obviously, you know the stuff I make by now, everybody. It's a very, well, I'll just keep my mouth closed on that part for now. But, this is the uncut version. So, I was working on this in 2025 of May 5th. And then it was on hold for a long time. So, I have now finished it a few nights ago of this month, on the 3rd of this month of 2026. Um, my brain is everywhere with other ideas and stuff, so I'm sorry. I'm not really keeping track of the months, but if I need to, then I will. Wait. January 3rd, 2026 is when this got finished. May 5th of 2025 is when Ningyo Uncut was started and was on hold for a very long time. Nonetheless, everybody, this is the first season uncut of Ningyo, and hopefully everybody enjoys. That's all I've had to say. Let's hop straight into the uncut version of Ningyo of the first season. This is the full first season. Let's hop straight into it. And you already see the rating, so Ningyo is rated R. Episode 1, Ren. It's so cold outside today. Well, it can't be helped, unfortunately, said Will with a sad look on his face as he remembered why he lives alone. Mom, Dad, Elena, I wish all of you were here. I feel pain every day, yet I have friends. Why do I not open up to anyone? Because I feel like every day is my own hell, said Will. as he looked at his family photo and cried on his knees, then fell asleep on the floor. I would too if I cried that much. As I heard my doorbell ring, I sat up and put a knife in my left pocket. Then I stood up and looked through the peephole on my door. It was my friend Rin. Hey, can you open up the door, please? Um, one second. Thanks, Will. You're welcome. Can I ask, why are you here, Ren? Well, that's to check on you, Will. On you. I was asked, you see. Are you okay? Crap, sorry. That's a bad question. No, it's not a bad question. And to answer, I always wanted to live a different life as me, but I feel so sad. As I looked at her, I stood up to run because Rin's eyes were different now. And she was too. And without grabbing me, I was dragged to her as she punched me. I passed out from the pain for 2 full days. But when I woke up, I was at her house and she wasn't home yet. But I still felt scared. You're awake, huh? Now, let's talk. Yikes. Ren, stay away from me. And here we go. Will Kraft is age 15, has short green hair, black eyes, wears a blue shirt, blue pants, and gray shoes. Rin Kazma is age 17, has a power called Unliked and Through the Dark. She has long pink hair and pink eyes and can make them any other colors she wants. And she wears a orange shirt, black pants, and brown shoes. Look, to me, I feel like character description is needed in stories, so I'm sorry if I tell it weird. Everybody says I do, so apologies. But getting on to the next chapter. Chapter 2. Town. Anything you want to say, Will? Rin asked as she saw Will crying. Rin walked to him and she licked him and said, "You're mine now." And I was hers. As we entered a town at midnight, both of our true nightmares were about to be awakened to a reality beyond imagination within the town Amara. Oh wow, that was quick. Chapter 3, The Curse. The town of Amara was like a old small village. By the time that Ren and Will got there, they were taken captive and tied up to a chair in a hut with a person wearing all black and has blue eyes who is named Balka. Who are you? I'm Rin, and this is my friend Will. And who might you be, sir? Rin asked calmly, as Will was calm too, but this made Balka calm as well. Okay, I think I'll untie you now, yes? Balka said with a smile as Will and Rin was untied. Sorry, I was a bit afraid. Our town, how should I put this lightly, is cursed by a green gemstone. None of us know where it is, Balka said with an expression of fear. And where is this green gemstone? Will said, as his mind was puzzled. As we were offered a house to stay in, our survival of the town of Amara has just begun. Okay, your pink eyes are kind of cute, Will said with a smile as Rin told Will that the green gem orb absorbed her power. What? Wait, what? It absorbed your power, but we don't know where it is. As the bells rang, a lady shouted, "The curse! The curse has returned! Crows are attacking! Keep inside!" As Will saw a green glow in the floor, he said, "Is that the gemstone?" Chapter 4, The Attack of the Crows and the Discovery of the Green Gem. As Will ran outside with Rin, Will shouted, "Get everyone inside, especially the kids! Now, go, go!" As Rin was being attacked by the crows, Will pulled out a cross from his left pocket. Will then aimed the cross as he felt fire in him and shouted, "Wilm Hava Mallah!" And the fire killed all 30 crows with the power of a magus, the Black Cross. As the sun rose up, Will put the Black Cross in his house and swung an axe at the floor, breaking it. He saw a glass container and put the green gemstone in the glass container, then fell to his knees. As 3 kids named Krista and Kel and Musha came in, so did Rin and the parents and Balka. "My God! Are you okay, my lad?" Finch asked as Will nodded his head. Finch has black hair and green eyes and wears a brown shirt, black pants, and black shoes, and is age 20. Musha is age 13, has blonde hair, and wears gray clothes and red shoes. Cool. Oh, I forgot about this. Krista is age 11, has green hair, gray eyes, wears all black. The parent of Krista is Allie. Allie is age 20. She has long red hair, green eyes, and wears all red. Kel is age 15, has blonde hair, green eyes, and wears a gray shirt, brown pants, and gray shoes. The parent of Kel is Mia. Mia is age 30, has long gray hair, green eyes, and wears a yellow shirt, red pants, and gray boots. If it's all the same to all of you, can we talk about this in the morning? Said Will, as they all agreed, as they all went to bed at their own houses, including Will and Rin. Chapter 5. The discussion of the cursed green gem. The next day, 8 a.m. at Will and Rin's house. So we can all agree that the gem is evil, an evil relic beyond imagination, yes? How do we destroy it? Will asked as he stood up, feeling puzzled yet again. As they all stayed seated, Ali replied, "The sword of humanity, or any sword of it. It doesn't matter. It is a iron sword needed to be forged here. That can do it to the gemstone. That is how we can defeat it," said Ali as Kel tapped on Finch's foot and said, "Where's Musha, Mr. Finch?" As Finch saw the door was open, Finch grabbed his gun, and so did Will, as they all ran outside to find Musha. The green gem was glowing. Now, meanwhile, with Musha... Huh? What is this? The well looks dirty. But why? What the... As the well poured open, mud on the well sprayed a little. Finch and the others found Musha. "Musha! Run! Get away from the well! Musha, please!" As Finch reloaded his M27 shotgun. Before Musha could do anything, the well bursted open a lot and sprayed mud all over Musha. As the well stopped, everyone was in shock. Musha stood up, all covered in brown mud, and was starting to turn into mud. Ugh, God. Ugh. "Musha, run to me!" Finch yelled. As Musha was falling apart, she fell on the ground as Will saw a wire in Musha's mouth. Musha had turned into more mud. Musha then fell all apart and was dead. As Finch cried, Will said, "What did we all just see? What did we all just see?" "That's what it does now. I lost my daughter. I wish to be with her," said Finch as he pulled the trigger of his shotgun in his mouth and killed himself. Wah! Everyone, you need to stay safe. This town is more dangerous than I thought. Oh, and good night, said Will as Wren followed him. Hours passed by. 12:30 a.m. "Good night, Kel," said Mia as they all went to bed. Kel heard something under her bed. Chapter 6. What's under the bed? "Look, Wren, I'm sure you want to say something, so I'm ready," said Will as he looked over to her. She wasn't there, and the green gem was gone as well. As Will heard a scream, he ran to Mia's house, and so did Balka. As the both of them entered, they ran upstairs to Kel's room and saw her being pulled under by webs. As both Balka and Will saved Kel, they ran out into the hallway as a voice said, "Will, look at me." But Will didn't look, and he ran outside with Kel, Mia, and Balka. "Will, you froze. Are you okay, Will? Balka asked as Will had snapped out of it. It was Rin's voice. I'm sure of it. Kel, did you hear it? Yes, sir. Mia, did you hear it? Yes. And Balka, yes, I did, my lad. As Will told everyone to evacuate the town, Rin was already there, with her chest glowing green and her eyes red, equipped with a gun. Mr. Will, don't go to her, said Kel, begging for him not to go, as Mia and Balka was protecting Kel. Look, I don't know what's happened to you, but leave them alone. Okay, Rin? You need to leave them alone. I can try to help you. I can try. Without saying a word, she grabs me by my neck and my head hit a building as she threw me. And as I landed on the ground, I was passed out. But for minds on end. Our minds were connected now. I don't know how this was possible, but why were both of me and Rin's minds connected? Why? Chapter 7, Mayhem. Of what? Yeah, mayhem of what? It's already a dark story. I wonder where I was when I opened my eyes. She was with me. Rin! Wait! You're not her. What are you? Answer me now! Oh, you want to know who I am? Yes. Well, I can tell you this much. What the? Embrace your own hell. As I was tied to the ground on my knees, I knew where we were. It was our minds. Whoa! Stop! Ugh, fine. God, you scream too much. What? What? Oh, no. What is it? What are you? As I turned, I saw her. When I turned around, I saw who it was. It was just a monster. My mind wanted to believe that Rin was gone, but I told myself she wasn't. But things are easier said than done. She put me through hell over and over. She made me see my parents die, and then she cut me up. Then she made me eat nasty things, and at that point, I felt broken. Then a new voice told me to jump and to reach for his hand. As I ran, she chased, but I flipped her off. Then I jumped and grabbed the hand of the voice I was pulled into a room to see. It was myself, my power. Hi. Hi to me too. Needless to say, I will next be told something difficult. Something that I couldn't even imagine in my own head. It's just too much. Final chapter choices. So, what can I call you? Call me Namarath. But with me, you are safe from her. But we have not much time. She's trying to break through our mind. So, we need to talk fast because I need to tell you something. Tell me, what is it? What is her name, Will? Rin is her name. Rin. Rin, okay. Now, like I said, she's trying to break through. We haven't much time. Now you need to make a choice. The first choice of two. The first one to die in reality, and you both die. Or choose for a reality to start over, but you both keep your memories and things can go different. You'll still know what happened here, but don't speak it to a soul, Will. Do you understand? As I opened my mouth, I said, I choose to rewind reality. And as I closed my eyes, then opened them, I was myself. Yet again. And I told myself not to move off of my bed, no matter what. However, my body was found soon by my dad and my mom and Rin. But I did this for all of you. So everyone can live except for me. This was my choice. The end. And that is it. That is how Ningyo Uncut ends. Season 1. That's how Season 1 ends. Now, as you heard in the story, Rin also found Will dead in reality. So yes, Will dies and Rin lives. But the reality, in case nobody understood this, so I'm going to make this quick. If nobody understood what just happened, we saw that Will met his self, his power, and was given two choices for both of them to die in that reality that they were in, or Will could rewind reality at the cost of no one's life. But there's a trick to this, you see. However, with this lore I'm about to tell you, brace yourself, everybody. You see, Will rewounded. He basically said that he wanted to rewind reality. And so he did. He opened his eyes, he was alive, and he was afraid to move off of his bed because something bad would happen. But as months passed by, I said to myself, where would this go? And so Will dies of starvation and dehydration. he dies because he never moved, no matter what. Nights and days and months went by, and behind the lore, it was only 2 months later, and his dad, that was now alive, and his mom as well, was alive too, along with Rin. And Rin is no longer evil. They soon discover his dead body in his room on his bed, because he did it for all of them. He didn't want to live. He just wanted to watch over the people that he loved because he was dead, which is why he made that choice. Now, necessarily, Will didn't have to actually die, but he chose to do so anyway, which probably was the right choice for, I don't know, reality, because there's a bunch of lore within Ningyo, and as we all saw, Ningyo is a very dark and yet again another grim story, just like Who We Are. The story, the manga, I mean. Which is also a dark and grim story. If you haven't seen the manga Who We Are, go ahead and go check that out, but only if you want to. And I'm going to make this outro short because I'm thirsty for water. I'm sorry, I don't even know why I said it like that. Thank you so much for everybody who has watched this. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions in the comments, I will gladly answer, but it's up to you to comment at the end of the day. And, yeah. With that being said, I hope everybody has a great night, as you can see. But most importantly, remember to also have a great day, a great afternoon, evening, and night, all together combined. Most importantly, stay safe out there, everybody. Stay safe. And I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to my friend Lazy Gaming 7780. He gets the Ultimate Plus shout out. With that being said, everybody, I will see all of you in the next one, but wait, there's more. And also remember to stay tuned for more new epic content and amazing content coming to the channel in general. Now, with all that being said, everybody, I will see all of you whichever video or live stream is next to come. Peace out for now, everybody, and bye-bye. And again, hopefully everybody is enjoying their new year. Stay safe. And this has been Ningyo, the uncut version of Season 1. Bye-bye for now, everybody.